So where did you go to college and how many years did you go there?
Okay, first we're going to say hi. Hi, I'm Mike Manning. This is Gaige. He's going to interview me today because he's interested in my job. I'm a lawyer. How many years did I go to college?
Anywhere.
Okay, I went to Escanaba High School, then I went to Michigan State, and that takes 4 years, but it actually took me like 5 because I kind of took some breaks and I went skiing in Colorado and things like that. And then I went to law school in Detroit at a place called Wayne State University, which is a big college like right in Detroit. And that was kind of fun because Detroit is a pretty interesting city. So anyway, so it's 7 years it takes.
Okay. What did you think you were going to do if you weren't a lawyer?
Good question. When I was going to high school, I had no clue what I wanted to do, and I took a class called business law, and I thought it was kind of interesting, so that kind of got me thinking about that. And then I decided, what would be a fun thing to do that wouldn't make me have to go into a factory every day and things like that. And there were some lawyers on my street, and they seemed like they had a good job, so that's how I did that. But if I didn't go into that, I kind of wish I would have stayed in Colorado because I went there to be a ski bum, and I think I would have found some kind of a business to fall into, and maybe I would run a ski shop.
Okay.
And I know people from Gladstone that run a ski shop in Vail.
What made, you kind of already did that.
Okay.
What is the strangest case you have ever worked on?
I have lots of strange cases. That's one of the good things about my job is I have crazy people that do crazy things, and I have lots of stories to tell, but I can't tell the names because it's secret. But a funny one was this guy. It's kind of sad because he was really depressed and he was an alcoholic, and he decided that he was going to kill himself. But I don't think he was very serious. So he took his car down to the jail in Escanaba, and he called and he said that he wanted to kill himself, and that he was just letting them know that he was upset with them and he was going to do something. So he got to the end of the parking lot and he revved up his car and he drove really fast across the parking lot and smashed into the garage at the jail. But all that happened is the front of the car got banged up and some bricks fell out, and he was arrested for malicious destruction to police property. And then when he got sober, he gave up the idea of killing himself. So he was a good guy.
What is the hardest part about being a lawyer?
Hardest part is that I have some pretty serious issues, like somebody is going to go to jail for a long time. Now, they may have done something wrong and maybe they deserve it, but still, I'm the one that has to see what I can do to help them out. And so it's sort of like, a doctor that's got somebody they're working on, and if they screw up, they're going to die. It's not quite the same, but I've had cases where people are going to go to jail forever, and I want justice to come out, and whatever the sentence that should be fair should happen. But if I can do something to let the judge know that there's some good in this person, or if I can do something under the law to say, give them a break and do some kind of rehabilitation instead of jail or something, that's my job. And so the hard part is the stress that comes with it. I take my job home, I think about it every night. It's not like you're done with work and you go home and don't think about it. So.
And lastly, what is your favorite part of being a lawyer?
Lastly, I like your vocabulary. My favorite part, well, I'll tell you that, let's see. I was going to say I really like being a lawyer in the UP because it's, I know everybody, I know all the police officers and the judges and the other lawyers, and everybody gets along so well. It's a lot nicer than being in the city where people just are cutthroat and are trying to stab each other in the back. So that's what I like about being a lawyer here. But I think that I like being my own boss because I don't work for anybody, I work for myself. So I could just take a day off if I wanted to, but I work a lot of hours. But I like being in charge of my job and deciding what's best and not having somebody look over my shoulder. And I like being able to help somebody, because when that happens, sometimes I get thanked, not that often, but it feels very good. So, and it's a job that has worked out really well for me, and I like going to work in the morning, so that's good. If you don't like what you're doing, that can be a drag.
Okay, that'll be it.
All right, Gaige, you were awesome. Thank you.